and ghouls, welcome to another DIY episode of 31 Days of Vlogoween. Today I'm going to teach you guys how to make the floating candles. I'm actually going to be making 8 of them today because I am going to be hanging them at my party, so I figured why not just get them all done. So to start off, I'm going to show you guys what you need. You can use paper towel rolls and cut them to size if you want different sizes, or you can use toilet paper rolls. You're also going to need 8 of the little fake tea lights. You can pick these up at a dollar store and they come in a pack of 2 for $1. White paint, or really any color that you want your candles to be, but my candles are going to be white, so I have white paint. I have something to put the paint in. You're going to need a pair of scissors, a paintbrush obviously, and then either a needle or some type of sharp skewer thing. So if you have a needle, great. If you don't, use something sharp, maybe like a pen or a pencil. Actually, a pencil might break. Do a pen. And then some sort of clear cord. And last but not least, a glue gun. Let's get started. So first and foremost, you need to heat up your glue gun. And once it is heated up and ready to go, we're actually going to use the glue gun to create a dripping wax effect on all of our rollers. Now this doesn't have to be like clean, because it is just supposed to do like a dripping wax effect, and wax obviously doesn't drip in any special way. So I'm just gonna kind of create a little drippy wax effect all around it, and I'm not worried so much about making it look perfect. Now we're gonna move on to the next step, which is painting them. So we're gonna take our white paint or whatever color you've chosen to work with. And then we're just gonna take our paintbrush and start painting over the glue. You're gonna notice that as you're painting it, it doesn't get into like every crevice where the hot glue is. You can either really get in there and paint it, or you can choose to leave it so that a little bit of the hot glue is still exposed. That way it kind of gives it like a dimensional effect and makes it look like there is a little bit of shadow to it. What I do recommend though is that you paint all the way down to the base, because you're gonna want it to look as realistic as possible. You're also gonna get paint all over you, so just be wary. Okay, and now comes the waiting game. We have to wait for these to dry. The first one that I painted is still a little bit wet. What I think I'm gonna do is let these set here for about 15 to 20 minutes, since it is a very thin layer of paint on them, and then I will come back and I will show you what we do next. Okay, I'm back. I have a beer now. Okay, so I know not all of these are dry, but what I've decided to do is work on the ones that I know are dry. You're gonna take one of your tea lights and just kind of stick it in and see where it sits flush. So it looks like it's about right here. Okay, so what I've done is I've poked a hole, I would say about 1.5 inches down from the top. And then I just want to go straight across with that hole. Now what I did to get it to go straight across is I kind of laid this down flat on the table and pushed ever so slightly so that the needle comes out through the other end. So now I have the hole on 2 sides. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my clear string, this much, I don't really know how much that is, it's probably about 10 inches. I'm gonna take that, I'm gonna cut it. I'm going to put that through the first hole, and also through the second hole. I'm gonna grab these 2 together and I'm gonna tie them in a triple knot. Now once that's tied, see how like it tied down really low here? I'm gonna cut off the excess. And so I have this right now. Now this is optional. I'm going to do it just for added security, but I'm also going to follow the hole around to the other side, poke a hole, and then do the same thing. Leave it through the holes, cut off the excess. If you chose to add the extra connector, your next step is to just take one of your tea lights. You can turn it on if you're ready to hang it, and it's gonna sit inside of the 2 connectors, just like that. I know it's on, but it's hard to see. So now, you're gonna go back in, you're gonna take some more of your string, and what you're gonna wanna do right now is you wanna do it for as long as it's gonna hang from your ceiling. So, I'm gonna take about this much, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put it underneath both of my top knots, And then tying it on one end, you don't have to tie this in the middle, you're gonna tie it on one end. And on this one, I'm just gonna do a double knot. Voila, we have our hanging candle. Turn off the light really fast so you can see. So here is one complete hanging candle. It's gonna hang straight as long as you have all of the strings properly placed in the center. So then when you're ready to like turn off the tea light, you would just kind of hold all the strings to the side, pull your tea light out, turn it off, and voila. There is our hanging candle. What you're gonna do with the top portion to get it to hang, you're gonna wanna get a push pin and you're gonna wanna tie a very small knot. Again, I'm gonna do a double knot just to make sure that it's sturdy. It's a clear string, so you guys can't really see this, but there is a knot here at the end, and what I've done is I've left a little bit of an opening, like a little hole in the knot. So what you'll do is you'll actually put the push pin through that knot and then hang it on the ceiling or wherever you're hanging it. And what you can do also is cut these strings at different lengths. So when you hang them from your ceiling, they won't all be hanging at the same length. They'll have different lengths that they're hanging. So, okay, so I'm actually gonna sit here and finish all of these other candles. As you can see, it is a little time consuming. It's probably about 10 to 15 minutes for each one. So I'm gonna finish all of these. I honestly would say the most difficult part about this is just tying the knots, because otherwise it's very, very simple. Woo! But yeah, you guys, I hope that you enjoyed this tutorial. I hope that you guys make your own floating candles and tag me in your photos on Twitter and Instagram. Links to my social media outlets are down below. If you do make this tutorial, please tag me. I want to see it. You guys will see the finished product in my party video that will be coming at the end of the month. I believe I'm putting out the party decor video the day before Halloween, and then the party vlog will be out on Halloween. So you guys will definitely get to see these in action finished. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys tomorrow with another 31 Days of Vlogoween video. Bye everyone!